Hello everyone! Thank you again for watching my second video this time. All of you liked it? Yay! So I want to talk about in this video that epic battle that was going on between the ultimate Hollywood plotline and correct logical science. Now I know us scientists are a little bit behind, but I think I've come up with a strategy to help team science. Okay, so what do most teams do when they lost at the end of the season? They go recruiting, headhunting, and that's what I need to do for team science. So I've done what I'm really good at, research, and I think I've found some winners that can go on our teams that'll help us show Hollywood who's boss. Okay, so on team science right now, there's me. I know, not really very intimidating, but don't worry, I think I've found someone to help. Okay, recruit number 1, Sir Isaac Newton. He's probably most well known for by his 3 laws of motion. An object at rest or in uniform motion tends to stay in that motion unless acted upon by an external force. An applied force equals the rate of time of change and its momentum. For every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. Why am I really recruiting him? Well, it all comes down to how he came up with the theory for gravity. So Newton first came up with the notion of gravity when he saw an apple fall from a tree. Actually, some people suggest that the apple hit him on the head. Now, I don't know about you, but when an apple hits me on the head, I don't come up with laws of motion. Ow! I definitely don't get up and soldier on with my science. But that's exactly what Newton did, and that's the kind of force we need on team science. I mean, if Newton got hit on the head with just an apple and came up with the laws of motion, imagine what would happen if Darth Vader came and hit him on the head with a lightsaber. I'll tell you what will happen. Newton will whip out his 17 laws about why the lightsaber is the most ridiculous weapon in the whole universe. That's what will happen. Okay, recruit number 2, William of Ockham. So most of you probably don't know who this guy is, but he was actually a friar who came up with a very important theory, Occam's razor. Etia non sunt multiplicandia parenta necessitium. Translation: entities need not be multiplied any more than necessary, or the simplest solution is often the correct one. Listen up, Matrix creators. Machines create a virtual reality in order to harvest the energy from humans, except there's a 1 and that can only be found by the oracle, and then the 1 finds out he's an anomaly and he has to go find the keymaker so they can go find the architect. What the hell? This is a clear abuse of Occam's razor. You know when he does battle, don't think he won't pull out a real razor on you, Matrix creators. I'd watch out. Okay, my final recruit is Dr. Henry Gray. He's the author of Gray's Anatomy, one of the most famous medical textbooks in the history of the world. Gray was the first one to publish a book that clearly demonstrated the anatomy of the human in explicit detail and with lots and lots of clear illustrations. Even today, his textbook is still being used in medical classrooms and by medical professionals. So the next time Steven Spielberg is telling one of his actors to kick his stuntman in the hypocampus, yes, Jonas, I heard you. Don't think Dr. Henry Gray won't be there yelling, "Hey, it's hypothalamus, fool!" Okay, so I have a little problem with my 3 new recruits. They're all passed on to the great laboratory in the sky. Yeah, it's a little hard to fight with people that are dead. However, I realized something. We're fighting in Hollywood. And you know what that means? Zombies. It doesn't matter if my recruits are dead. There are always zombies in Hollywood. So my recruits can just get up out of their graves and go and fight. It's fine. And don't think we can't find that virus, Hollywood. We found smallpox, we found bird flu, we found mad cow disease. We can find the zombie virus. So Hollywood, I'd watch out. Because me and my zombie scientists, we're coming after you. This is Mathis saying goodbye.